In this video you'll see King Louis XII of France come to life with facial motion, age progression, and other AI variations as part of the series Historical Figures Brought to Life. Louis XII of France, Ludwig XII, June 27, 1462 to January 1, 1515, aged 52, was King of France from 1498 to 1515 and King of Naples from 1501 to 1504, noted for his disastrous Italian wars and for his domestic popularity. The son of Charles, Duke of Orléans, and Maria of Cleves, he succeeded his second cousin once removed and brother-in-law at the time, Charles VIII, who died without direct heirs in 1498. Before his accession to the throne of France, he was known as Louis of Orléans and was compelled to be married in 1476 to his disabled and supposedly sterile cousin Joan, Charles VIII's sister, by his second cousin, King Louis XI, father of Joan and Charles VIII. By doing so, Louis XI hoped to extinguish the Orléans cadet branch of the House of Valois. Louis of Orléans was one of the great feudal lords who opposed the French monarchy in the conflict known as the Mad War. At the royal victory in the Battle of Saint-Aubin-du-Cormier in 1488, Louis was captured, but Charles VIII pardoned him and incorporated him in his army. He subsequently took part in the Italian War of 1494 to 1498 as one of the French commanders. When Louis XII became king in 1498, he had his marriage with Joan annulled by Pope Alexander VI and instead married Anne of Brittany, the widow of his cousin Charles VIII, making him the only woman to have been queen consort of France twice. This marriage allowed Louis to reinforce the personal union of Brittany and France. Louis persevered in the Italian wars, initiating a second Italian campaign for the control of the Kingdom of Naples. Louis conquered the Duchy of Milan in 1500 and pushed forward to the Kingdom of Naples, which fell to him in 1501. Proclaimed King of Naples, Louis faced a new coalition gathered by Ferdinand II of Aragon and was forced to cede Naples to Spain in 1504. Louis XII did not encroach on the power of local governments or the privileges of the nobility, in opposition with the long tradition of the French kings to attempt to impose absolute monarchy in France. A popular king, Louis was proclaimed Father of the People, French, Le Père du Peuple, in 1506 by the Estates General of Tours for his reduction of the tax known as taille, legal reforms, civil peace within France and keeping his kingdom free from invasion. Louis, who remained Duke of Milan after the Second Italian War, was interested in further expansion in the Italian peninsula and launched a Third Italian War, 1508 to 1516, which was marked by the military prowess of the Chevalier de Bayard. Louis's second wife died in 1514, aged 36. Louis XII, now 52-year-old, married then 18-years-old Mary of England, the daughter of Henry VII of England, Henry VIII's younger sister, as his third wife. Mary was grandmother of Lady Jane Grey, the famous 9 Days Queen of England, who was executed by Mary I, Henry VIII's daughter, at age 17 in 1554. Despite 2 previous marriages, Louis had no living sons, only 2 surviving daughters within, and sought to produce one. But he died, without a male heir, on January 1, 1515, less than 3 months after marrying Mary, reputedly worn out by his exertions in the bedchamber, but more likely from the effects of gout. He was succeeded by his cousin and son-in-law Francis I from the Angoulême cadet branch of the House of Valois. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to continue producing such videos.